the greater good. Oh, is that what I think it is? It's the Elphapex DG Home 1. Yeah, this thing can mine so many coins. It can mine Dogecoin, Litecoin, Bellscoin.
Honey, what are you mumbling about?
Pepecoin, Luckycoin, Junkcoin.
You sound like you're losing it. You want me to get you some help?
Now I'm doing crypto stuff! Hey everybody, Greater Good Mining here. Today I'm going to show you how to set up the brand new Elphapex DG Home 1. This quiet, efficient, sleek machine is one of the hottest home miners that you can get right now. And I'm going to go over a bunch of reasons why today. Speaking of hot, it is heating my home office right now, and it is nice and toasty in here. Not only can you mine Dogecoin with this bad boy, but you can mine, like you saw in the intro, 6 different coins with this single machine. Right now, I'm stacking fat bags of all those coins you saw in the intro, and mining all these different coins at once really adds up. That's what makes this one of the most profitable crypto miners on the market right now. In this video, not only will I show you how to set up the Elphapex DG Home 1, but we'll do some testing too. I'll get out the meter box and we will see exactly how many watts this thing is pulling when it is up and hashing. We'll see how quiet it is with my decibel meter, and we will use the Predator, my thermal imaging camera, to see what it looks like. If you're gonna put this on your shelf, it might be important to kind of watch that footage and you can see how hot it gets on the exhaust side of this thing. I'm going to store the Dogecoin and Litecoin that I mine with the DG Home 1 on my Tangent wallet. If you're looking to buy a Tangent wallet, you can use my discount code GREATERGOOD for 10% off your order, or you can use the link in the description of the video. Also, I'm going to be giving away a Bitcoin single Tangent wallet. This is a single card wallet that is only used for Bitcoin. If you want to win this wallet, click the like button on the video, subscribe to my channel right now, and comment on the video and include hashtag Dogecoin in your comment. I will pick a winner randomly with a random comment picker app about 1 week from now. So check back on the video and see if you won. All right, let's unbox this mini beast of a miner and we'll show you some things about it. Check it out and we will show you how to set it up so you can get hashing fast. Every good unboxing starts with a knife. Oh man, that thing is packaged nice. It's got like a plastic wrap around the foam. This might take a minute. Very nice. This thing is packed really, really nicely. User manual. This thing is so slick. Love it. All right, let's pop it out of there. I love the way this DG Home 1 looks from Elphapex. It is the design that I voted for, actually. There's a poll that they did a long time ago. There was like 3 different designs, and I think this is the sleekest. It's like that nice, like satin black with the green Elphapex symbols on it. It looks really slick. It's something that will look nice sitting on your shelf, and be careful if you decide to lay it sideways. There are instructions and they are stuck to the side of the miner itself, so you don't set it down the wrong way. It can go upright and it can go this way, but it cannot go that way. And you'll see when you get the miner, just make sure you don't lay it down the wrong way because it could cause problems. I probably will put this on a shelf in my home to heat it. You guys might have seen some of my other videos lately that I've been doing, especially the shorts, where I am attempting to put rigs throughout my house so I don't have to turn the furnace on because it's getting cold, and I don't want to pay for the furnace to run when I'm already paying a lot of money to run these miners. When you guys are unboxing this bad boy, make sure you're careful because the Wi-Fi antenna is in a small bag and it's kind of like hidden in the package and it's easy to overlook. So just be careful because you're going to want to be able to attach that Wi-Fi antenna to the front of this thing when it's time. And guess what? It is time. Let's take the red cap off and we will righty-tighty this antenna on. I'm just tightening it by hand. You don't need any wrenches or anything like that. And then we will plug in the Ethernet cable. For the install, you're going to want to install it with the Ethernet cable. And then we'll plug in the C13 power cable like I was telling you about earlier. Now you're going to hear a little startup noise. Kind of sounds like just a little bit of water whooshing around the unit. So don't be surprised when you hear that. It's a liquid cooled unit. That's why it's so quiet. So now we have the Ethernet cable plugged in, the antenna on, the power cable in. Let's go ahead and log into this thing. First of all, it's super easy if you have a home network that shows you right away. My home network already told me that this thing just popped online. If you don't have a sophisticated network, then you can very easily find the IP address that the DG Home 1 is on. You can go to elphapex.com and download their Elphapex tool. You just go to the elphapex.com, go to support, go to technical support, scroll down to tools. Then right here, you can download Elphapex tool, download it. I've already done that. Once you download it, create a folder for it and extract it into that folder. Click through until you get to here. And then scroll down and just click on Elphapex tool and it will open up this. And you can do a lot here, but all I'm going to use this for really is kind of like similar to if you guys have seen my other videos with the Ice River tool. I just used it to find my IP address. With Ice River, it was more difficult to tell which unit was which because as time went on, they kept changing it from like, it won't even say like if it's a KS0 or a KS1 or a KS5L. A lot of the times the names would be obscure, like Mitsubishi server 1, and like I wasn't sure which machine was which. So the nice thing is if you're loading up a DG Home 1 on your home network, for me it showed up as DG Home 1 on my router. It was super easy. But if you don't have that situation going, you can use this Elphapex tool. Click right here where it says IP range, hit the plus sign, and then you will punch in like where your start is and your end. So mine's like 192.168.68, and you get the idea. So you're going to be looking for these, whatever miners are on your network if you have several miners, and it will say DG Home 1. It'll search through the IP addresses that you have on your network. So punch in 0, for your last number here, and then 255 should be fine, should be able to find it. Hit the plus sign, and then there you go, hit yes, and then we will hit scan. It's scanning for the DG Home 1, scan done, 256, it searched through that many, found 1. So let's see, there it is, DG Home 1. So now you know your IP address. And if you don't want to download this tool, there are other tools. I'll show you a real quick one, but I'm not going to show you how to use it since now you should be able to find it. Another tool you can use is Advanced IP Scanner. So now you have 3 different ways to find your DG Home 1. So now that we've found it, let's go ahead and punch it into a internet browser so we can log into the web GUI. Okay, I've punched the IP address into my Chrome browser, and here is your sign in. It's root. Okay, one thing I do like about the Elphapex miners, at least the DG Home 1 anyway, is that it will not start mining to another address like it does with Ice River. With Ice River, if you plug it in, it starts ramping up to the full hash rate, and it will ramp up to the full amount of wattage taken, and it will mine to Ice River's address for free. They're not paying any of your electric bill. But with the DG Home 1, it doesn't start mining until you punch in your information. And I'll show you the wattage on the meter box. What it shows at idle, it's very minimal. So if for some reason you don't know what you're doing, it takes you a while to set this up, you don't have to worry that you're spending 630 watts worth of power to take your time to get this set up. So I do like that about this Elphapex DG Home 1. Now we need to set up a mining pool. I'm going to use F2 pool. And if you want, check the description of the video. I contacted them to see if I could set up like maybe some sort of discount code or an affiliate link. So check the description for a discount code and affiliate link for F2 Pool. I don't have it set up yet, but check that if you're watching this down the line. So I'm going to click right here, LTC, Doge, Bells, Lucky, Pep, Junkcoin. So that is one of the reasons why I picked this pool, because it can mine all the things that I talked about earlier. I want to mine all of those things. So they have a very easy to follow how to mine tutorial. And I'm not going to go through this like one thing at a time. You got to set up your own account. Here's all the different stratums you can use. You need to set up a username and worker name and password. I'll just show you really quick in the machine, kind of like how I've done everything. and just follow this setup for F2 Pool, and it's really easy. Okay, so on the homepage, I showed you guys earlier, it's pretty easy. You can just click into the Litecoin right here. It'll show you all those coins we talked about. And then I clicked on the North America stratum and just copied it. And then I went over to the miner, pasted in the mining address into each of the pool settings for the mining address. Then all you got to do is punch in your account name, which is your username, and then put dot, whatever you want your worker name to be. I put DG Home, and then I just put X for the password. I hit save. It said success. Let it kind of like marinate for a while. A lot of times it takes a few minutes at least for the miner to ramp up. We'll let it do its thing for a little while, and then I will do some testing once I know for sure I'm getting the full hash rate. It's warmed up. We will check the watt meter again. We will check the decibel meter that I have, and we will use the Predator, the thermal imaging camera, to see how hot this thing is. While we're waiting for the DG Home 1 to warm up and get up to the full hash rate, I'm going to go over a few things that might be important for you to know. So on F2 Pool, and if you decide to use another mining pool, you will need to set up like the accounts and receiving addresses to each of the merge mine coins that you are mining. So I've already got Litecoin and Dogecoin on my Tangent wallet, but Tangent wallet doesn't support like Bells, Luckycoin, Pepecoin, Junkcoin, all that. So you can look at like CoinGecko and you can see what exchanges are on this coin. So say for example, Bellscoin, just search it on CoinGecko, scroll down, and then you will see at the bottom Bellscoin markets. These are the exchanges that you can use to mine Bellscoin to the exchange. Now, I normally don't recommend doing this, but these are kind of like going to accumulate slowly. It's not going to be a huge bag right off the bat. What I'd recommend doing is, for now, I'm going to use my Tangent wallet for Dogecoin, Litecoin, and then I'm going to mine like Bellscoin to like ZegX. And then you can search or use whatever method you want to store these. You can find other wallets, but make sure that you assign a receiving address to each of these coins in your account on F2 Pool, because otherwise they don't really seem to like accumulate from what I understand. So I would recommend making sure you go through each of these coins and picking where you want them to mine to. It takes a little time. It's a little tedious, but it'll be worth it because you want to accumulate as many of these coins as you can with this miner. If you're wondering where you can get the DG Home 1, I've got a few recommended resellers. This is not a sponsored video by any of them. I'm just going to give you some of these options. These are trusted resellers. The links to all of them are in the description of the video, and discount codes are also included with most of these links that I have in the description of my video. So TeraHashes has the Elphapex DG Home 1, and they list it as January batch. So that is, right now, it seems like this could be shipped to your door for $27.50, and you can use discount code GREATER for 1% off your order. Then Crypto Miner Bros, it looks like this is a February 5th through 15th batch, so it won't get to you for a little while. But the price is a little bit lower if you're willing to wait a little while. You can use discount code GREATER for $70 off your order. And then NHash, I have an affiliate link. They have good prices, but I'm not sure what the ship date would be from NHash. So check the description of the video for the official links to these resellers. It does help the channel out if you use the discount codes and links in my description of my video. If you found any value in this video, I would really appreciate if you use them. They would help me out a lot. Okay, so we're back in the Elphapex DG Home 1 web GUI, and look at this hash rate I'm getting, 2,526 mega hash per second. And that is pretty sweet. It's been running an hour and 26 minutes, so that's long enough to let it warm up and kind of stabilize out. So I like how the miner pool down here says alive. It's alive. So since it's alive and it's running very nicely, let's do that testing we've been talking about. Let's just hop right into it. About 43 decibels, and now you're seeing that go up because I'm talking. So if you can imagine, that is whisper quiet. Let's go around to the exhaust side. About about 47 decibels right at the exhaust. So that's as loud as that thing's gonna get. And let's check on the meter box and see how many watts this thing's pulling now that it's had a chance to warm up all the way. Only 611 watts. So that is even better than I thought it would be. At first, when this thing ramped up, it was like 650 watts, but now that it's had a chance to level off and the liquid is circulating through and cooling it off, it's been running for, like I said, about an hour and a half. Only 611 watts once it's stabilized. So that is pretty sweet. All right, now let's ask for some help from my buddy, the Predator, and we'll check out how hot this thing is. All right, thanks, Predator. I appreciate it. What? No, I'm not gonna pay you. Okay, fine. Send me your Casper wallet address. Jeez. Okay, so on the intake side, which is actually the top of the machine, it's nice and cool. And as I go around to the back side of it, you can see that it's hitting like around 45 or so degrees Celsius. And when I touch the outside of this thing, it is not even hot to touch. It's nothing like a KS0 Ultra or an AL0 where they are very hot to the touch. I could hold my hand on that thing, no problem. It's not gonna cause you any problems on a shelf. Last things last, let's go ahead and check some profitability. Now, the issue I have with checking profitability on script miners is there is not a very consistent way to track it. I've checked like ASIC miner value, mine the ASIC, hash rate.no. They're all giving me different numbers. And the problem is they're only rating this at 2 gigahash. I'm getting like 2.2 to 2.5 gigahash. And I'm not pulling as many watts as they're saying. I'm getting like 610 watts. Not a huge deal in difference. But the main thing that bothers me is that they're not showing all of the coins that you can really mine with the DG Home 1. So you saw there was 6 different coins I could mine when I used F2 pool. But all I'm seeing on hashrate.no is Dogecoin, Litecoin, Pepecoin, and then I've never even heard of Stonecoin. So I know there's tons of other coins you can mine with a script miner, but it's very difficult to check profitability. So right now, most of the profit calculators are saying you're going to rake in about $5 or $6 per day. And it also depends on your power cost, of course. Right now, this is punched in at 8 cents per kilowatt hour. So you guys kind of look around, check the profit calculators. It's really tough to tell. And the coins that you can mine are such a small market cap that they are very volatile too. So this is difficult, but I'm going to say around $5 or $6 a day at the current price of Dogecoin. And it's actually pumping right now. Looking behind me, I think it was like 38 cents or something like that. So I'm very hopeful that these script miners are going to do really well running up into this bull run. We've got tons of positive catalysts for the cryptocurrency market. And our President Donald Trump, just signed executive orders yesterday. And if you want to check some of those out, I did a video, Cryptocurrency Executive Orders. It's kind of a quick rundown, like about 11 minutes long, going over those things. If you are looking to check out some of my other crypto content, look at my YouTube page and go on my X page and consider subscribing. I've got tons of crypto content. I hope this video was helpful to you, or at least interesting. I really like this Elphapex DG Home 1. It is sleek, it is quiet. It's giving me a little bit of heat in my office so I don't have to turn my furnace on. I love all of that, and I love that it combines so many different coins. So consider using the links that I provided in the description of the video. It helps out the channel more than you know. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, join my Discord so you can do the 3 different tangent wallets that I'm giving away. Those are the single card Bitcoin tangent wallets. Don't forget to comment on hashtag Dogecoin on this video. And last but not least, don't forget to keep it decentralized for the greater good. The greater good.